called the New Way California. He's doing this with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He believes that Republicans need to look and sound more like California Democrats, right? He wants to get out there and tell everybody that not only is climate change completely caused by man, but that the answer is raising taxes to somehow fix it. By the way, keep in mind, whether climate change is man-made or not, or man-induced, climate is always changing, right? But the real question is are higher taxes going to be the answer, right? If we take emissions down to 0 in the state of California, it won't change global temperatures by even 0.1%, and all of the experts agree on that. So as soon as he won, or as soon as this weekend was done, and the new chairman, her name is Jessica Patterson, won, and we all wish her a ton of luck because I want her to succeed because I'm a Californian after all. There was a tweet that came out from Chad Hayes, and he said, "This is a huge win, congratulations, it's time for a new way in California, hashtag New Way California." Guys, that's the new third political party that they're trying to create. So when I tell you that we stand for Republican values and that we need a Republican Party that stands for our values, our ideals, and our Republican president, this is what I believe. The new Republican chairman, in her very first interview, when asked about Trump, is Trump going to come out to California? She said, "Well, I don't know, we'll have to see." The second thing she said, because they asked, what are you going to focus on? So, well, I think we're not going to focus on national messages, we'll just focus on state messages. And look, more power to her, but the problem is that the pollsters would tell you that Trump is very popular in California. That's what I'm telling you. Everybody hears this all the time, right? It's a lie. It's an abject lie. This president is the most popular Republican president since Ronald Reagan, number one. Number two, Republicans in California are every bit as Republicans across the nation. Who here's watched Fox News lately? Come on, guys, listen. You are every bit as Republican as Republicans in Kansas. Don't let anybody tell you that you need to moderate your message to win. Now, all of that said, I was slightly disappointed with the result because I believe that the way to energize Californians is to show them what we believe in and get them excited about it. Pack rooms like this. By the way, this was a sold-out crowd, and we had 15 people on the wait list, right? I'm not even on the ballot, guys. This is the way that we win. We bring people out, we fire them up, and we say, let's go change California, right? I want to see this message from the Republican Party. I don't know exactly what they're going to deliver, but I will tell you right now that your input's going to make a big difference. I told you 3 things the Republican Party must do. You got to do it here locally, and you got to do it statewide as well. Register voters, organize precincts, fight election fraud. What you can do is every time you go to a statewide convention, when you have any input to the statewide Republican Party at all, whether you're online, on conference calls, whatever it happens to be, you need to say these 3 things. I want to win again in California. How are we registering more voters so we get better registration than 24%? How is that number growing? That's number 1. Number 2, how are we organizing our precincts against the Democrats? Because they're community organizers. Obama's title before he was senator was attorney and community organizer, right? What are we doing to do that? That's number 2. And number 3 is what the heck are we doing about election fraud? And if there's election fraud, can we send some of our Republican money and some of our Republican attorneys to fight these court cases? Because I'm sick and tired of the Democrats stealing my election. So, the question is very simple. How do we hold Republicans' feet to the fire? You tell them those 3 very simple things. And if they hem and haw, if they come up with an answer that's anything other than this is exactly what we're doing, or this is exactly what we're going to do, then you say, you know what? My name's Travis Allen. I am a California Republican. This is my party, and this is what I think we should do. You write letters to the editor. You write letters to the Orange County Register, the LA Times, San Francisco Chronicle, the Sacramento Bee, and you say, I'm a Republican. I'm sick and tired of my party losing. I demand that we win again. Now, very simply, you will know if we're successful and if this new leadership team is successful in 2020. You don't got to wait very long. But the result will not just be the election results. The result will also be, are we more organized? Have we won local races like our good buddy Don Wagner? Have we registered more voters? Or is 24% registration going to be 22% registration in 2 years? That is the ultimate measuring stick. Remember, I'm a financial advisor. I'm a numbers guy. You don't got to give me rhetoric and big flowery speeches. I know I talk a little bit and I do excite some people sometimes. But the point is you can't get around the numbers, right? We know where the numbers are. 7 congressmen, 19 assemblymen, 10 senators, no statewide offices, and 24% registration. Your Republican Party will succeed if those numbers go up. If it's not going up, then you know what? You need change, and we got to fight harder. Thank you. Back here. Yep.